Hello everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. So, last episode we explored more of the upper level of the lower city of Baldur's Gate 3. I know it's a little confusing. And we discovered the Tower of Loroaken. I know it has its own special name, but that's the guy who is ruling it. And we've essentially made it change ownership. There's a button here, evidently, so I will click on that. And now we found our way into his vault, so we're just going to run around here and see what we can find. I'm sure this will be very lucrative and very much worth my time. That looked really good. And yeah, so let's figure out what this...
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
Yeah, let's figure out what this is all about. Now, I do see stacks of scrolls. There has to be more... Nope, only one. All of these scrolls and only one is usable. So where does this door lead? Oh, why did it just save? Well, that's concerning. Is there a boss on the other side? Probably. Okay, well then, before I do that, let's go through the back door then. And we'll see what we find back here. And now, I do notice... Oh, Miklor's Ledger. I do notice that this place is not, how do I say it? Fast travel-able. I can't actually go to camp, so that's something to consider. Posted scroll. Madam, it is no secret that yours is the finest collection of records within our fair city. This scroll brings you a query I believe only you can resolve. It has been a long-held bit of lore within my family that we are descendants of Laeral Silverhand through my mother's line, though no existing genealogy can confirm our claim. Would you be so kind as to investigate the matter? It would mean a great deal to my grandmother Haverfoss, who is poorly at the moment. The family name is Gradle. Hopefully yours, Amber Lehman. Okay. Miklor's Ledger. Okay, just various items. So, presumably, the book we're looking for will be down here. For Gale, I mean. But first things first, let's get through this. Oh! Oh, I guess you can just walk right across. Presumably, if you fail, then the magical barrier keeping the floor intact would break, and then everyone would die or something. I don't really know, but I will take all this stuff. Thank you. I may as well do the same over here. With only a difficulty of 10, it really shouldn't be that bad. Yeah. What have we got? Just random alchemical ingredients. Don't care for it. I'm just gonna save myself just because I don't know what I'm going to run into. Okay, well that looks like a special book. Yes, the Red Knight's Final Stratagem. Okay. Now, why is it golden? What makes it so special? I do not know at this time. Ooh, that's a nice healing potion. Okay. And I'll take all that fun stuff. Alright, so what exactly am I looking at here? The Red Knight's Final Stratagem. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you. Alright. What have we got? Before her time as an exarch of Tempest and goddess of strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin, most devout. She toured armies the world over as both student and teacher, and thus she was elevated by Tempest to her current status. These pages contain that of her which was left on the material plane after her ascension.
Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages.
The Scroll of Artistry of War. Okay, but this is like a one-time use item. Can I not keep the book? We should keep the book. I'll give it to you for lore reasons. Alright. Well, that was interesting. Did I actually gain influence out of that? I'm not sure. How many points do I even have right now? I also can't tell. Okay. Well, we may as well proceed. I think we have like at least one influence point right now. Or not influence point, but inspiration point.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Loroaken.
Yeah, but Loroaken is dead. Technically... Yeah, technically I shouldn't need to worry about this. Let me guess. Traps. Silverhand. Yep. Okay. Not exactly a surprise.
Each door named for a famous mage. It is Garsus we want then.
Yes, but I would, in fact, like to visit all of these.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Illusion, abjuration, transmutation. Okay. Are there 4 doors? There are, in fact, 4 doors. I don't know. I know I'm walking on all the traps. Silverhand. Elminster. Karsus again. Okay. I know I'm clicking on all of them. It's okay. So, let's go abjuration. Okay. Wild, Shadow, Silver, and Demon. Nice. To Karsus. Ow.
Unlock hereby the path to the Karsus vault.
Why did we have to go through the Silverhand one in order to do this? At least, let's get out of here. We're just getting blasted right now. Okay, well, I clicked the button. We're going to go to Shadow. Alright, we're doing great. We're only a little lost. Transmutation. We're just back to where we were, right? No, this is how we came in. Is it not? Wait. I'm so confused. So Karsus is now open because I unlocked the door. So what's in Elminster? It's just locked. Can we not just unlock this? Lockpicking impossible. Okay. Alright. So everyone... Wait, what? I didn't mean to click on disarm. I meant to go in here. The door's open. Everyone through. Okay, we've taken a bunch of unnecessary damage, but that's okay. And now we're in the Karsus vault. There's the Annals of Karsus, which is what we've been seeking. I'll take that. And this, and we can sell the rest of this stuff. A Maragon Halberd, which is not necessary. Just random gear. Just toss it all. At some point, though, Gale is going to get over encumbered. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff. We'll just toss them. Thank you. Wonderful. A gold chalice. Scroll of Dethrone. Don't know what that is, but I'll take it. Did I not pick up the gold chalice already? The Annals of Karsus.
The Annals of Karsus.
Annals, my bad.
Preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. The truth of the crown, I hope. All that stands between us and enlightenment is the turn of a page.
Well, I'll give the book to Gale. I can trust him.
This isn't what I expected. This is much more. The crown of Karsus.
Want to elaborate?
This is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood.
The design for self-destruction, more like. Didn't this crown kill Karsus?
Not exactly. It was what he did with it that sealed his fate, and, for a time, that of magic itself. The crown was merely the means. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
That sounds like a terrible idea. Yeah, that sounds like an awful idea. That crown's caused chaos. We should be seeking a way to destroy it, not to make it more
Do not
powerful.
mistake the crown itself for the actions of its wearer, or rather, those controlling its wearer at present. If we could restore its former glory, it would no longer be a mere leash and collar used to subjugate friend or foe. It would be something greater. Something divine.
Power
Just
always
think of it.
corrupts.
The power of the gods in mortal hands
Yeah,
at
no,
last
that's not a good thing.
would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations.
Not a good thing.
I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
You dismissed the entire pantheon so easily. Not all gods are selfish. Also, and you think Mistra will let you do this?
I don't know. Ao does not look kindly on gods meddling in mortal affairs. She may have no choice but to stand by and let events unfold. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor.
Is this not exactly what made you fall out of favor with her in the first place? Yeah. Yeah, I thought you were past this kind of temptation, Gale. You know exactly where such overreaching leads.
Neither of us can know what truly may be if we don't at least try. Potential is nothing in itself. Just a fleeting dream unless we drag it into the waking world. Please, at least think on it. Powerful as he was, Karsus lacks some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mistra intimately, and I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Karsus achieved many things, but he never managed that. A long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you did not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please, at least think on it.
I get where he's coming from, but still, in the context of a video game, that sounds like a terrible idea. Yeah. Gale, I'm urging you to drop this. This crown cannot be reforged. He disapproves, I know he would, but still.
I suppose I am asking you to take a leap of faith even the most loyal of companions might struggle to land gracefully. Spent so long feeling inferior. Shut out from my destiny over such a simple act of youthful enthusiasm. Perhaps I got carried away with the thought this crown could give me back what Mistra took. Cure me, even.
Don't you be guilt-tripping me now. You're still destined for greatness, Gale, but you won't find it chasing Karsus's shadow.
You're right. There aren't many wizards who'd care to be mentioned in the same breath as him, or his folly. Thank you for letting me read this. At least we can face our enemy armed with the knowledge of its true nature, and of the stakes, should we fail to defeat it.
Wonderful. Scroll of Dethrone, another one. Alright, I'll hold on to that then. Thank you for not arguing with me too hard on the subject. He still disapproved, but it could have been a lot worse. Let me see. How is his approval now? It only dropped a little bit. We're fine. Yeah, okay. So at this stage, I can drop Gale again, and then I can replace him with someone else. Wait, what? Return. Yeah, we're going to return, please. How did we get trapped in this room? Wait, so what happens if we just go through Silverhand again, then? Can we open the other one? The Elminster one? Evocation, Illusion. We're going through Illusion. Never mind. We're going through Silverhand. Abjuration, Transmutation. Okay, that just sent me back out here. So, not transmutation. Evocation we've tried before as well. Abjuration we've definitely tried. Okay, this is the room that's exploding. We'll just go through the wild. Never mind. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just clicking around randomly. I'm sure there's a proper way to do this. But I've definitely not bothered. Ow. Okay, so Shadow's not the way. Demon. I have not tried the demon door, that is true. Alright. You know what? I think we should just leave. There's one more door to try. So, where's Abjuration? Send us back through. We're just gonna get hit by some fireballs.
Not going to last much longer.
We're about to do a long rest anyway, so just go for the deal. Yeah.
I need healing.
Wonderful.
Let's get going.
Okay, so Shadow, Wild, and Demon. I've tried Demon. I think we tried Wild. Let's go for Shadow. Well, this is different. It is not, in fact, different. It just sent me back 1. So, let's go back in here then. So we've tried Shadow now. No, we've tried Wild and Demon, right? Shadow sent us back a room. Demon didn't send me back to the beginning. And Wild probably sends me back to the beginning as well. Okay, well, I've achieved nothing. So,
If not over,
with that in mind, we shall dip out. There's still the other room in the upper level that we need to deal with. So we'll take a peek at that. Wonderful. Now when we exit here, that guard is going to be upset with me. You didn't see anything.
You've been seen re-entering a forbidden area. Apparently it's becoming...
I know the drill, I'm going.
Step by step.
I mean, these are not even, like, real people. They're just animated armor. I still feel like they should have been dispelled when Lororcan died, but here we are.
Wretched thing, pull yourself together. I don't want to draw any attention. I don't need any attention right now.
Am I spotted?
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Yeah, I'm spotted.
This calls for careful footwork.
Okay, I need to find a corner where I'm not visible.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
This stupid thing is in the way. I could just kill it, but... That might trigger everyone in the building. Can you look the other way, sir? Can you, like, peek over here when I talk to you? Yes, there you go. That's all I needed. You face that way, and I'm good. Wonderful.
Flick of the wrist.
Let me through. Ow. Okay, that sucked. Not worth an inspiration. Ooh, I'm on 3 inspiration points. That's pretty good. Come on. I don't know how many I'm going to have to go through to get through this. 15. It's not that difficult. Thank you.
Let's see what you're hiding.
Now, what have we got?
You don't have permission to be here.
Sorry, I'm off. Why'd you have to turn around? Why'd you have to turn around, sir? Alright, time to go through again. I'll just close this door
You've
behind
been
me.
seen re-entering a forbidden...
Alright, I'll go. Is there even anything worthwhile in here? Path to Karstus. Oh, that probably would have been an easy way to, Yeah, that definitely would have been an easier way to deal with the treasure, huh? Or the treasure vault. Okay, well, it doesn't really look like there's anything in there other than that note, so I'm just going to head out because I'm a little annoyed by this thing, but I don't want to trigger the entire tower either. Let's sell some stuff to Lororcan's projection.
Quite ready for you.
Hello.
Most excellent. Yes,
Can I talk to you, please? Thank you.
Welcome, dear.
Yes, yes.
If you are a city official here to
We're trading.
feast your eyes.
Okay. Buy all my crap. Please and thank you. Don't need that. Or any of these, really. Mel's first staff, I'll hold on to that. Just for old time's sake, you know? Random bracers, grove tender boots, druid leather armor. All of this is kind of pointless to me. Granted, those boots could have been helpful on any of my characters that don't happen to have shoes, but you know, too late now. I've already sold it. May just be warned. I should probably read that because I don't know what it says and I don't remember. Okay, I think that's pretty good.
Have wished to live in more interesting times.
Sitting on 4,000 creds or 4,000 gold. That's doable. I can live with that. I'm gonna keep holding on to the unique shell. All right. With that in mind, we can depart. Lovely.
No time to rest.
We should probably do a long rest. Before anything else happens, we should do a long rest because we are definitely a little hurt from today's activities. Drop in Gale. Ooh, Gale wants to talk. Oh wait, that's not Gale. That's Elminster Omar. Oh! That's right. Elminster, we've met you before. So there was a tower based, or a section of the vault based on you.
Seems like
It's
a good moment
Gandalf.
to talk.
How have you been, Gandalf? Why is it taking me 8 years to talk to you?
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
You don't seem at all surprised to see Gale alive and well.
I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against.
I feel like we've been aware of it for a while.
Pestilent crown. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mr. knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
Well, that sounds interesting. We might as well go. You should meet her, Gale. She might be able to help us.
I'm curious enough to make the attempt. All right. An audience with the mother of magic it is.
Perhaps that should have been your mission right from the start. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Wonderful, inspiring. Let's talk about that.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
What do you think she wants to say?
Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
Alright, we'll go together. It's time we headed for the Stormshore Tabernacle.
After you.
Alright, I'm not dropping you yet then, I suppose. We'll go there first and then I'll drop you.
Let's see.
But only after a long rest. Can I just do that at one of these beds? Apparently not. Is that one of my own chests? Okay, I'll give these all to Gale. Good enough. Wonderful. Do you actually have dialogue for me, Withers?
Thy wheel, dost thou require
Nope.
a new ally?
Oh, where's Arabella gone?
The girl has left to hew her own path.
I mean, we know. We ran into her in
She
the sewers.
left behind a letter, as thou doth know.
Correct, I did read it.
Hast thou other business?
Nope. Bye. Okay. Too bad then. It's funny, we got rid of Arabella and then we ended up with a new kid.
Something good here, I hope.
Too bad. Yes. No one has dialogue for me, right? No? Good. Good night then. Oh, okay. Suddenly we're outside. Or maybe we're in the void. Yeah, we're in the void.
They say that home is where a person can be their truest selves. Without
Why are you
guard,
shirtless?
without pretense. You did well to see off the Githyanki who had invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters. The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup, should you wish to experience it for yourself.
I do have the recipe, that's true.
And loyal companion Rascal. The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. The garments with which I concealed and later constructed my appearance as the Emperor. We spoke of my relationship with Duke Berlin Stillmain, a story I have told no one else. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal.
Still debatable, really. You really don't sound like a mind flayer. For all we know.
I have learned to adapt my methods to your needs.
That's not a good thing.
The only way we were ever going to get close enough to the brain to destroy it was by working together. But few would trust a mind flayer. So I did what I had to convince you. I studied you. Your motivations, your actions, your desires. I deduced the best way to align your goals with my own.
Yeah, that just sounds really manipulative, just so you know. And what did you learn?
That you are complex and full of contradictions. It was no easy task, but I had to persist. I needed your absolute dedication to the cause.
Interesting choice of words.
The challenge, and I anticipated your resistance. What I didn't anticipate was how much I would enjoy your company, your mind.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes, I felt almost like we were dancing our way towards something deeper.
Are you trying to flirt with me now?
Would you like that?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think this is a bit much. I'll go the middle of the road, perhaps.
The back of your mind warms with a rush
Oh,
of
God.
feeling. The Emperor's feeling. Heat, care, arousal.
What would Shadowheart think? She's open to sharing, but with the Bind Flare? I don't know. I didn't think middle of the road was gonna get me, Oh dear. This seems a little weird. Well, okay. Shadowheart's open to the idea, right? We're doing it. That seems awful. This seems like a terrible plan. I think I would... No, that's
You
gross.
feel its breath merging into yours. Cold, smelling faintly of vanilla and garlic. Its breathing quickens as you pull in close to its face, its excitement palpable.
I wish to never speak of this
Pause a
again.
moment as a thought occurs to you. Where is a mind flayer's mouth? If this creature is at all similar to an octopus, as it appears to be, its mouth is probably somewhere underneath the tentacles.
It's right here, very obviously. Yeah, I'm having second thoughts. It's gross. Would you mind parting those tentacles? Oh dear.
I can make this easier for you if you like. My other form might be more familiar for you to navigate.
I mean, it would make life a lot easier on my end. Yeah, please. Romance the Emperor, mind blown, oh dear. Okay, I will say this is a bit more palatable? Yeah, this is much more, easier to stomach. I was gonna say easier to swallow, but I don't really want to go there right now. I'm pretty sure I have the... Yes, good. I still have the censorship running. It's still lingering uncomfortably on the shot.
Everything you ever dreamt of and more. The single greatest experience of your life.
Fascinating. How did we come to this? What's with my face? Why am I so messed up?
You didn't leave me much energy to spare to maintain appearances.
Oh, that's what it was about. Okay.
It seems
What the hell?
tadpole allowed you to share more than you would have liked with your companions.
What, so everyone's just staring? Everyone's just
I said I'd
flinching.
protect you from the absolute, not each other. And I was distracted.
Okay then.
Don't worry. I'll make sure they don't remember a thing.
Yes, please. Also, if you have that ability, that's also very concerning.
It's time to get dressed. We have work to do.
So you basically just admitted that you are A, manipulating me, and B, you apparently have the power to influence our memories, which is also a concerning fact. Are we not going to talk about what just happened?
We have communed with our minds entire at the deepest level. What else is there to say? We are bonded now, and it is time to consummate love with war.
That seems like a terrible idea. I just noticed I have a mole on my butt, apparently. Alrighty then.
The Elder Brain's hive mind has grown to monstrous proportions. And through the Crown's magic, it has complete control over each and every member. It was intelligent before, but now, with its hive mind established across the city, it is well on its way to becoming indestructible. You know now of your father's plans to use the Elder Brain to slaughter the world over. One need not read minds to foresee the horrors he will pen with your hand if you do not stand against him. You should reconsider your attachment to your physical form. You have seen what an illithid can do. You have experienced the pleasure for yourself.
No, we're not having this
Imagine
conversation.
some of that could be in your grasp. Not enough to warp your appearance beyond recognition, but just enough to enhance your potential. It would make us even more compatible,
Nope.
as well as radically increasing our chances of success against the Elder Brain. Think on it.
Nope. Well then, that was incredibly awkward. I wish to never speak of this again. Shadowheart, what do you have to think about this? What do you have to say about the subject? Journal updated. Gather your ally. Why?
Poor Gale. I hope he knows that a goddess abandoning him needn't be the end. I know from experience.
But we don't know about her abandoning him yet. We haven't talked to her. Probably should. I want to talk about our relationship.
Of course.
How are you?
Honestly, my
We know about
heart's
that.
racing.
I haven't talked to you guys either. How are you guys doing?
Ally mine. We are reunited once more.
Uh-huh.
I was just regaling sweet Isabel with tales of our prowess.
Very impressive. Thank you for helping Aelin. That wizard sounded absolutely dastardly.
My pleasure. He had it coming.
He did, and it came. Now, my friend, bask in your victory. I will do the same. My darling, we must inform our friend of our news.
Indeed. I've scouted a Selûnite enclave outside the city. They faced the Absolute's armies and come out battered and bruised. Aelin and I will go to them, provide what help we can.
Sounds like a
But
plan.
fear not. When the time comes for you to face the foe of foes, Isabel and I will stand by your side.
Okay.
We wouldn't miss it. Not for anything.
I guess they're gonna leave my
Farewell,
camp
friend.
now. Yeah.
We will see you soon. And with our great powers combined, this city will be saved.
I look forward to it. I sure wish you could have joined us and, you know, helped us out during... You could have joined my party, Miss Aelin, but okay. So I guess they fall under gather your allies. Yeah, so Roland is grateful, Isabel is grateful, Dame Aelin is grateful. So now all of them are on my side. Florica's on my side. Arabella's on my side. Still looking. Halsin is in my party. Volo... That's right, Volo's around somewhere. Forgot about him. Ashes of Balsam. Is that... Oh, that's just random stuff. I thought they left me a gift or something. Evidently not. Okay, so with that out of the way, we can finally leave. Now, where is the tabernacle? I've been there before. Lower City... Murder target... I don't remember where the tabernacle is. I went in there before. It was the place with all the statues of the gods and goddesses, right? I don't know why it's not tagged on the map here. Oh, no, that's the Stormshore Tabernacle. Okay. Wonderful. It's just right through here. We'll do a quick little save and then figure out what we want to do. This is Mistra? Yep, okay, wonderful. It's glowing, so... Here we go. Gale, we're about to meet your former girlfriend.
It's been some time since I stood...
Oh.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mistra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Sure. I'm not
That's
magically
right.
inclined, but yeah.
The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mistra, wherever she may be.
Alright, just do it then.
Are you composing a poem in your head or some such?
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
The funny part is I could have cut your hand off at the very beginning. You're ready for this, Gale.
Am I?
Yep.
You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover.
You're a strong, independent wizard who don't need no Mistra.
Omniscient ex-lover. I always
True.
wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
Of all the things to be nervous about, an audience with a goddess does seem reasonable.
You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mistra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her.
True.
During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm gonna have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Try to smooth things over, right? Wait, you're not taking me with you? This is probably a little too personal, huh?
The summoning channel Mistra has provided is one only I can enter.
Fair enough.
No matter how much I prefer not to face her alone.
I will say, seek her forgiveness, Gale. It might be your only hope of curing the orb.
You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart. And her favor. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one I'd be praying to.
True.
I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Will do. See you later. Is the camera going to follow him? Or are we literally just going to see him return and just hear about the conversation? Oh no, we're following him. Okay.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
That's a deeper voice than I was imagining in my head.
I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
Also, he wasn't even in my
And you
party for
believe
that,
you
so...
have the right to such an understanding. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave.
Is there an opposing weave?
It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been.
So that's the part of the
only
weave
wish to
that's
prove
stuck in
myself
him, right?
worthy.
Presumably. That's why it hungers for magical items, yeah.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god.
That is concerning, yes.
Worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Oh, good. Okay,
Thank
this is
you.
working out.
May the weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
Well, that wasn't terrible. That was a nice little conversation. It worked out. It's probably because I convinced him to apologize and also not take the crown. But it's nice. A nice and peaceful resolution, and now we have a goal in front of us. So good stuff. Wonderful. You wanna talk about that?
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time.
How do you feel now that you've done it?
Relieved. Drained. Proud. proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place, and, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that?
Yeah, he's pretty upset with himself. I mean, that's what impatience gets you. Yeah, you're blinded by desire. It's not your fault you weren't to know. Because you acted the idiot and paid the price for it. Let's go for number 2. It's all too easy to miss things when we're blinded.
True enough.
Just like with the crown.
There's a reason such unwitting heroes have been the backbone of lyric and legend for as long as both have existed.
Correct.
Even so, I was hardly some naive apprentice at the time. I considered myself an archmage, and yet was fool enough to be mistaken for a common conjurer.
Now you know.
At least now
the
I'm
price
armed
of
with the
overconfidence.
truth and Mistra's expectations. Once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again. For all that's worth.
We're going to cure you, I promise.
Thank you. There aren't many I'd trust to stand beside me on such a journey. Fewer still who would do so because they believed I deserved such a chance. If I can promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil.
Wonderful. You'll
I
be
will not
doing
let
that.
you down.
You'll be doing that from
Now,
the bench.
I believe we've a date with an Elder Brain to get to. Shall we?
Yes, indeed. Let's. And you will be doing everything you can from within this lovely room. Anyway, thank you for your time with me in the party. I'm going to drop you now.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Do you regret not using the orb when you had the chance?
I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be here, intact and unexploded, is not one of them. For now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing.
Wonderful. Why does the Elminster have such faith in you?
I've often asked myself the same question, but never really found a satisfactory answer. He clearly sees something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it.
Probably a mix of both.
I take it as a compliment either way.
Yep.
You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character.
He's
And
1300
cheese,
years old. Okay.
apparently.
Interesting. Didn't realize he was that old. Oh wait.
Go ahead.
I need you to wait here.
Question the wisdom of that.
Bye.
I'll be here in...
Astarion, come with.
So, Gale's agreed to be a good boy and hand the crown over to Mistra.
Yes, just like how you should be a
I
good
can't
boy
say
and
I
not
would have made
ascend.
the same call, but each their own.
Right. Anyway, come with me.
Lead on.
Alright. His approval of me is still literally in the sticks. Like, we've been sitting on mid approval all game. I have nothing I can offer this man. Okay. So with that in mind, where are we going to explore now? I guess we could always go to the newspaper. We've been kind of flirting with the idea for a few episodes now. We may as well actually set foot inside for once. Let's do a quick save and then go indoors. We've got to stop the presses. Let me in. Alright, what have we got? Baldur's Mouth. Hello, Vlamina.
Afraid I'll have to ask you to stop there. Only Etfard's allowed to use the basement elevator.
Good to know. I guess you're a dwarf, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised by the beard.
Hey, cut it out, will you? I've got
Cut out
deliveries
what?
to manage.
I haven't done anything. Alright, fine. Guard Hertvor Dremble.
You ever heard of this many guards for a bloody broadsheet? It's ridiculous.
Well, I assume there has to be a reason for it. Security first. Security for those who deserve it is the first responsibility of government. As a creator of the Steel Watch, Lord Gortash has provided his credentials as a master of civic security. Okay. Waiting room area. I'm apparently not supposed to look at the rows of books. Glimmer Whistleborn. Hello.
Don't know about you, but them big metal bastards really put me off my flow.
Don't you worry, I'm going to be shutting those off soon enough. Is that Volo? Oh, it's not. Just a similar outfit.
Damn it, damn it, damn it! Still missing one link. Oi, shove off.
Rude.
Don't be peeking at my scoop.
Right, journalists.
Hang on, wait, stay there. You reminded me of that word I was looking for. Corpusculent. That's it. As you were.
I have never heard of that word before either, which is interesting. Hello?
Hang on, you're not allowed down in the basement. Only Master Needle is permitted access to the printworks.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I do actually like the design of her helmet. It's very
I told you already.
bird-like,
No access
right?
to
That's
the
the whole
printer
point.
room.
But like
You
the
keep
feathers and
forgetting-
everything. Oh, yeah, she just yelled at me a little bit, but I wasn't even paying attention. Hello.
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story.
That sounds like a bad idea. I don't want people to know that I'm here. Monk. I have no need of such attention. I suggest you focus on something useful, like the obvious corruption in this city.
Well, you should have considered that before disgracing yourself in public.
What did I do?
Trafficking refugees into our city is hardly a good look. Especially when so many are absolutists and murderers.
Uh-huh.
The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be.
Time to intimidate this man.
We can only hope the fists do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over.
This has taken a turn for the worse. No, that might be too much. You know I've done far, far worse than that, right? That's a bit much. Print that about me and I'll push your corpse through the Gazette printworks. That's... Threatening the man right now is probably bad. Perhaps a bit of coin would make the article go away.
Oh, you'd like me to add bribery to your list of extra-legal pursuits? How bold!
Better than threatening his
The
life.
headlines are loaded into the printworks already.
So you're telling me to go into the
Tomorrow,
printworks. Got it.
Feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, Vox Dei.
It's sad that I only know about Vox Populi from Bioshock
I
Infinite.
believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
Am I gonna get kicked out? Okay, I'll let them take me out. I'm definitely not going to, oh, it's locked to me now. Okay. I'm definitely not about to, you know, attack the guards. That seems like a terrible plan. Now, there's a back entrance that we can use. I immediately see that. But there's a dude up here. There's a guard up there. Can I jump that high? That's a guard, right? Presumably. Innocent Bram. Can I talk to him from down there? I wonder. I wasn't expecting the conversation to go so poorly, but here we are.
You know what? I'm glad they posted me out here. Those writers were starting to piss me off. All the incessant, inane chatter.
Uh-huh. I can actually jump up here. Except it's interrupted by this dude. Okay. That's fine. Astarion really should be the one to do this. This is technically not trespassing, as far as I know. Everyone up. Specifically Astarion, because you're my... Oh, you can't jump that high, huh? Too high. Now, you can probably drink a potion, right? Or use a scroll of fly or something.
Is that blood? No.
Was it leap? Boundless leap? Jump? Fly? Potion of flying. That'll do. Or even scroll of fly. Yeah. Cast it on Astarion. Wonderful.
Well, hello.
And now just get up there.
Let's keep to the shadows.
Keep to the shadows. You're right.
Yes, Edvard.
Oh,
I
wait.
call you Edvard?
Your actions have
Okay. I don't know how he saw me, but then again, he didn't sneak either when I hit C, so maybe I should just try sneaking. And he wasn't even looking in my direction, so I don't know how he caught me immediately. But that's on me. So we'll try the same thing again, but we'll have to make sure he's actually stealthing this time. Okay, so, wait, how far back is the save? Still within the... Okay, I need to get myself kicked out again.
Well.
Yes, yes.
When?
Okay. Alright. So, once again, we're just going to go for the back door, and then we will figure out what we want to do. Now, there is another way up. There's another thing up there, which is interesting. Technically, we could probably fly up there, too, but is there even anything up on this upper level? Or is it just for show? Probably just for show. So once again, I would like to use fly on my guy over here. I'll separate him from the rest of us. Get up there.
Very, very quiet.
Are you hiding or not? Okay, you are hiding. Okay. So I'm just going to do a manual save and try the door again. Now, it wouldn't make any sense whatsoever for this guy to catch me again. There you go. Because I'm just like, he's not... I'll stop that, don't you worry. Am I trespassing when I walk in here, though? I don't know.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I'm going to jump up. Hello. Astarion and I together, we can go. I don't know how the others are going to get in. I also don't know if this counts towards trespassing, so I guess we'll find out once we take a step inside. Hello? Nope.
You don't have permission to be here.
Okay. I'm just going to load because I don't want to run around again, but okay, so it is still considered trespassing. Therefore, Astarion's going to have to make his way in, all the way down. I say that, and now I'm also kind of like, I bet that there's probably an easier way to do this without having to sneak through everyone. Because not everyone's, well, I was going to say, not everyone's going to have a stealth character, but everyone's going to have Astarion. Well, no, you can kill him. What does the quest log tell me? Stop the presses. We must stop it from printing. It will ruin our reputation, okay? Flight is now gone. Can I come down here and just make him talk to me and face me? Separate.
I've got a long road ahead.
Talk to this man.
You know what?
Okay, now you're looking over here.
How delicious.
Now, you're pretty good at sneaking. You have to win rolls, though. Don't you? You're spotted in a clearly lit area. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, there's also a bunch of steel watchers, too. There's a no... Okay, so that... Do you have a potion of invisibility?
Alright, what now?
Do we have invis? We do. How about I just give that to you?
Keep a blade close.
And now you can cast it on yourself. Invisibilius. Interesting that he actually they all have
Nice and easy.
they all actually have voices for that, or dialogue for that. Okay, let's get you down to the bottom of the stairs and get you through this door. Lovely. You've made it. Good, good. You're the only one who's down here. But we'll take it. I hear a lot of movement down here as well.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit.
Bye. Well, that was incredibly awkward. I think I should load that. Yeah. I'm just gonna load that and then just... As soon as I unlock that door, I should put on the invisibility. Yeah. I should stay invisible as I walk through the doors. So that means I should probably stock myself with a bunch of the invisibility potions and scrolls. That is my current plan and what I'm going to do. Okay. So... let's just get to it then.
Never a dull moment.
Indeed not. Okay, so invis. You're giving all of this to him, all of this to him. You're gonna cast it on himself. Go. Go. I guess I probably should have pickpocketed him or something. But that's okay. And we're through. Lovely. Should probably pop another potion or invisibility item. Lovely.
Neither seen nor heard. Time for discretion.
Gonna get through the door. Ah. Wait, what? That's the same door I just went through. I see. That's how it got caught. It just looks exactly the same. So this is the door I wanted. My bad. Okay, Steel Watcher, but that's not a concern. There's a lever here for some reason. Service elevator. Service elevator, but it's on this side, so definitely don't want to use that. Let's go back up. How long do I have on this invis? Okay, not that much longer. So I should probably go through this real quick. Let's just drink that. Yeah, okay. That was really awkward timing on my sneak. Don't know what I'm looking at. Wasting disease on Stelmane because she was growing weaker. Yes, we know. Maybe I should come through. Now, I've got 7 turns on this, which is not awful. Those are probably the doors I need. Or maybe these ones. Can't read the signs. This is... Ah, I see. Portrait production and everything. Official print job. Can we edit this? No. Printing office. Baldur's Mouth. You're about to find out why we got you that fancy enchanted automatic printed press. This letter constitutes a mandatory printing order for 5 bundles of the official Gortash Archducal Coronation portrait poster. This order is to be delivered as immediately as possible. Keep that press running all night and we'll make sure the neighbors don't complain. And watch your quality control. We don't want Lord Gortash's face smeared or pumpkin colored. We're absolutely doing that. We're absolutely messing him up. Public danger. Portrait production. An unsent letter from Edward Needle addressed to Lord Enver Gortash. Far be it, my lord, for me to question a decree from you, but I worry you haven't got the full picture in mind. If we were to stop all production of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette for even a 10-day, our reach and audience impact would take a debilitating blow. Yes, I understand the portrait you've ordered reprint is a Fevris original. Yes, I understand what it'll do for your image before council next meets to discussion... Before council next meets to discuss succession plans. But please, take a moment to consider what you're asking from me. Yours faithfully, that guy. Okay? Take that ingot while we're here. A public danger.
What's this?
It was an actual item, apparently. This article's Weasley words weave a terrible tale about you, potentially reputation shattering if put to print. An article block primed for loading into an eager printing press. Okay, well, I picked it up. And I've taken it, so in theory, it should no longer be a problem. Uh-huh. Okay, so in theory, this dark room area, I have taken the master print, so they can't do anything with it. I'm just gonna pop another potion. Alright, time to go. What have we got through these double doors?
Might be worth a look.
What are you talking about? Archduke's leadership. Here's the printing press. Can I edit anything? Gondian auto printer manual. Load the headline article. Open a hatch, place your desired article. Once the auto printer is loaded, it'll animate, begin pumping out copies. Okay. Endless profit. Okay, let's close the door so I don't get screwed over. Once my invis runs out. Good. Okay, it's not funny. What's not funny? I don't care who keeps messing with the printer and adding mistakes to our editions. I'll dock all of your pay if it doesn't cease immediately. Alright. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Can I write my own article and just print that? This article's weaselly words weave a terrible tale about you. Potentially reputation shattering if put to print. Okay, so there's multiple in here that's terrible about me. That's good to know. Gondian research report. Here you pass your eyes over a Gondian report concerning the Shadow Curse. Landmarks are sketched quite expertly, with special attention paid to area where the curse hangs thickest. Of interest, the report ends with a recommendation for someone called the High Artificer. That recommendation ends thusly. It is a geography unsalvageable, High Artificer. The curse's ambiguity makes it inscrutable as well as deadly. It is a shared belief amongst our party that this area be designated as imperative to avoid on Gondian maps, and for all further expeditions to be summarily halted, discontinued, and not reconsidered thereafter. Sudden earthquake shaking our homes, increase in missing persons. Does the counting house sink deeper with each new gold coin? Could your spouse be a secret cultist? New competition, the Laugh Riot, which I completely failed. Old Garlow's place is occupied by vandals. Okay.
Yes, please.
Founding of Baldur's Gate. That seems an interesting read. The abridged version of Plamondon's popular history of the Gate, written in a breezy conversational style, more accessible than that of most scholarly histories. For example, the cozy crescent of land around Grey Harbor had been settled for at least 1,500 years, favored by bucolic fisher folk and beachcombers, as well as the less savory smugglers and outright pirates. But there wasn't really much of a permanent town there until one of its seagoing entrepreneurs, a fellow known as Baldur, returned from an expedition with a hold full of gold. And he was generous in spending it, building wharves and warehouses along the waterfront, and a great granite wall curving across the slopes to protect it all from raiders swooping down from the fields of the dead. Cool. Curse makers or curse breakers or curse makers. There we go. These all seem bad about me. Yep. All terrible, terrible things about me. Can I not find anything good about me at all? Verification, Lord Gortash, or whatever. The gate is closed. Annals of Baldur's Gate. Notice of termination. Dear Miss Fowles, while the mouth likes to nurture an atmosphere of open and honest debate within our newsroom, we draw the line at conspiracy, intimidation, and libellous behavior. You have become, and are fostering, a toxic, unjournalistic presence in the workplace. And while it brings me no joy, you've left us no choice. I do not accept your resignation. You are fired without pay, effective immediately. Any further harassment of myself, our staff, or any of our generous benefactors will force my hand in pursuing criminal action. Right, okay. And a backpack. Okay, none of this is helpful. Oh, actually. The Duke's mouth. Oh, good. An article marked for the editor's desk that looks like it never went to print. There's a sickness in our city, dear reader. It nibbles on the council's ear in private audience chambers. It clangs around our streets in steel automatons. And it whispers sweet nothings from the pages of this very broadsheet. I think I've read this before. Yes, we have read this. And we will use this. This is what we're going to put to print. Seems good. Okay. Anything else? Open letter on oppression to peacocks. Written in a furious sloping hand, this is a letter to the editor of Baldur's Bash, a tabloid notorious for its controversial articles. Dear editor, I find it despicable, say, diabolical that you would defend Baldur's Gate's ridiculous restrictions regarding animals in the city. No animal larger than a peacock may gain entry? How archaic! My darling Giselle is the most well-behaved bear you'll ever meet. And yet to spend time with my child, I must visit my summer home in Cormyr. I've read this before, haven't I? I call upon the Parliament of Peers to resolve this issue immediately. The emotional and psychological well-being of the people of Baldur's Gate is at stake, and I shall take this to the highest of authorities should this not be dealt with accordingly. Right now, Giselle cries for her father. This archaic policy has separated a child from their parent. I don't know how Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard lives with himself. Sure, I'll hold on to that. Now, note to self. My dearest Edvard, to yourself. Our new gift from the venerable Lord Gortash has already outstripped any production records the manual printer set. They're clever little bastards, those Gondians. Shame their foundry such an eyesore. No, we're fully on board with the Gondians and their fantastic steel watch. That's a new line. In fact, the foundry could even be argued to accent Great Harbor. I think I feel a travel feature coming on. All my love from yourself to yourself. Okay, I see. I see what type of person you are. Okay. So with that out of the way, let's play around with the printing press.
You approach the printer, noting its ink splots and intricate cogs.
Wait, what?
Before you can get
It
closer,
speaks?
however, it begins to speak.
Oi! Gormless! Over here! Thought I recognized you. Dolly was right.
Who?
You aren't much of a looker.
How do you know Dolly?
We both love cheeky words. She does all the shouting, I do the writing. This is my paintbrush. I make sure everything that's in those big, ugly article blocks becomes fine printed artistry. I'm a master pensman, I am.
Sure.
Dolly can't stop talking about you. Hero this, hero that, hero here, hero there. Hello, hero.
We are a hero.
There's some absolute filth about you in tomorrow's edition. Seeing as you were kind enough to free Dolly, how's about I do you a favor?
That would be nice.
Why don't we change the headline? We can load up something a bit less damaging for your reputation.
That sounds good to me. How do we do that?
Well, first, I've got to release the old nasty top story. Oop, there. Now, you've got to find a new article to replace it.
Where can I find stuff to print a new broadsheet?
Listen, mate, I'm already doing you a favor. I'm sure you can figure it out yourself. As the old saying goes, ours is not to wonder why. Ours is but to print or die. Or something like that.
Okay, so who's Dolly? Was Dolly the Fae in the, Was Dolly the Fae that was in the lantern? I don't remember who Dolly is. I mean, I'm glad that they had such a high perspective of me, but...
You've returned. Ready to serve some discord?
Absolutely.
How delightful.
Okay, so what am I putting in? The Duke's Mouth. That's the one I want to put in. I don't know if that's the one that he'll take. Invalid. Well, all of this is terrible to me. Yeah, these are all awful for me, so... I'm not sure where to find the alternative. Research report, that's not helpful. There might be... No, but why would it be in Edvard's, office? I was like, maybe it's in his office, but why would there be anything good about me in there? Unless he confiscated it from, the person he fired. Yeah, all the other options I have are terrible for my reputation, so... I'll have to return later. Because right now I'm a little lost. Where's Stop the Presses? Here. We found the Baldur's Mouth printing press, and it looks like we can change which headline article is printed in tomorrow's edition. To save our reputation, we should do just that. Okay. Alright, I'm definitely going to run out of these potions of invisibility, too. That's a concern. Yeah, that is cause for some concern. Now, There are some double doors on the end of here that I don't think I actually went through, and then there's something I can smash through, so that's good news. We're definitely going to do that. Don't mind me. Going through these double doors I didn't notice earlier. Pivot to new target. Tell you what, just pick that up. Please pick it up. Never mind. Okay. I guess picking things up still knocks you out of invisibility, which doesn't really make sense to me, but sure. So let's pretend I didn't do that, and I just kept going towards the door. We'll just do that then. Alright. No. Yep, I'll try to hurry up. It's fine. So I'll drink this. I don't think I need to sneak while invisible, so I'm just going to do that. Time to go. We'll just go through this, and apparently there's something that we can smash back here, so that will be my priority. Embrace modernity. Printing division. The dry run of the new Enchanto automated printing press was a complete success, and we'll be switching immediately to broadsheet production on that shiny new device. None of your, about how it might be possessed by a spirit, because of course it's possessed by a spirit. Deal with it. We not only print the news, we are the news, okay? The cutest cat you've ever seen. Seriously? I mean, we could use that, that's true. I'll take that as well, very helpful. So these were the old manual presses, right? Yeah, okay.
Empty.
Wonderful. Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Alteral Inferno. I think we've read this. We have read this. Okay, so what did I just pick up? The cutest cat. This article about the humdrum of Baldur's Gate doesn't talk about your arrival in the city. That seems pretty good. Now, let's say I smash this. What am I dealing with? I'm not sure what I'm dealing with, but this will let me through. Eventually. Alright, so that didn't really do too much for me, did it? Yeah, let me through this room. But I have to get through all of this to get back out, and I have to save my invis potion for that. So I may be in trouble. I may be in a bit of trouble. Okay, let's get this open.
Easy.
Wonderful. It also occurs to me that I can always just teleport out. I can just fast travel out of here. I can just warp out, so it's not terrible. Collection records. A notice scroll on the bottom of the otherwise mundane sales record. Edvard, mate, I don't know what you're lacing those papers with, but they're selling like silk root at a druid grove. Bloody good stuff. I'm just taking all this. Can I open this? Oh, just money. Sure, why not? Mine now. And you know what? You can just realize that someone stole your stuff. Here you go. Alright, with that in mind, I guess the only thing I really want to use, the only thing I can use is going to be the only thing I can use is going to be that, the cat story, I suppose. I guess I can run in here.
Move unseen.
Get in there. Oh, that was so close. Okay. Okay, let's run the cat story. That seems nice and... how do I put it? Non-controversial. Let's do that. Yep. We're putting in the cat story.
There. That's what the people need to know.
Lovely. Did that complete the story, or... no, it's still going. We swapped out the negative headline with a different one that we found in the Baldur's Mouth building. Tomorrow's paper should no longer damage our reputation. Lovely.
Just like old times. Just like
and what have we got? He's coming back? Yeah, he's coming back. Okay. So as long as I can get out... as long as I can get, like, about this far, or even this far, I'll be able to, port out with Astarion, and then rejoin the rest of the party, so we should be fine. As long as they don't get caught. Which doesn't seem that bad, truth be told. Clear area, okay. Hiding in an unobscured area will be caught on sight. Yeah, that makes sense. Can he warp? He can warp. Good. Okay. I was a little slow on the uptake, that's on me. If I stand right here, wow, okay, this is just the blind spot. That's perfect, okay. So now he's turning away, and then I can port out. Rivington will be fine. Never mind. Go back to camp. Wonderful. And now you can just come back out at Basilisk Gate. And we're all set. Just rejoin the party. Everyone back to Basilisk Gate, and we are all set. Wonderful. Okay. I don't know exactly how we're supposed to end the quest. I don't even remember who Dolly is, but we are all set, I guess. There's nothing else I can do as far as I know. Maybe go to bed or something? Zeta, Guard, Wolf, Falael. Well, the point is, we have successfully prevented ourselves from being bad-mouthed by Baldur's Mouth. So with that, I'm going to call it right here. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with Baldur's Gate 3. And next time, we're going to head further south in order to help the hag survivors find the murder target and potentially look into Falogir's fireworks. So have a great day. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye now.